Well, hi there pluckers, Alpha Fingers back with you again for part 2 of my lessons on Old Friends from Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, so in part 1 we ended up doing the first verse, if you like, and we ended up on that bit that goes old friends, and you play the C major 7th 3 times. Then we go into what we call verse 2, if you like, okay, and it's old friends, and we got winter companions, the old men. Okay, so what we're doing there, so it's the usual old friends, F major 7th and C major 7th, old friends, and then we've got this bit, winter come. That's the same as verse 1, that's that 3rd fret on the 4th string and 2nd string, open 3rd and top E, and then the 1st and this top E string and the 2nd on the 3rd, same as it was for the beginning of verse 1. Okay, winter's come. Now what I do there is play that one again. Do that one again. So it's winter's come, and then what I do is I just hit that top E string, 3rd fret. Yes, winter's companions. Then I play, you sing the without any accompaniment on the guitar. So like, so it's winter's companions, and then we play old men, which is the F major 7th and C major 7th. Old men, with a strum on that C major 7th, okay. And then we've got this next phrase, so that's just go from the beginning again. Coming out of verse 1, you've got old friends, 3 strums on that C major 7th, and then old friends again, old, 2nd verse, friends, winter companions, the old men. And then the next bit, lost in their overcoats. Okay, and this is very similar to the first line of the first verse. That's that 3rd fret of the 4th and 2nd strings, open 3rd and top E, 2nd and 1st, 1st fret 2nd string, 2nd on the 3rd. So you got lost in there, then that 3rd fret bottom E with the open 2nd, first on the 2nd and open 5th, so it's lost in the over, okay, and then that 2nd on the 5th with the 3rd on the 2nd coats, so it's lost in the overcoats. Then the old C shape, play the 5th string and the top E together, and then that 2nd on the 4th, very like the first verse, okay. Lost in the overcoat, waiting, and then that 2nd on the 5th with the 3rd on the 2nd, waiting for the sun. Alright. You can play that A minor 3 times. So it's where it goes, waiting for the sun. You can do that, you do open sort of 2nd on the 4th, first on the second, and then you do fourth, third on the A minor chord first, fourth, third, second. So it goes lost in the overcoat, waiting for the sun. So it's like sun is like sorry, waiting for the sun. Then you got fourth string, second fret, first fret of the second string. Then you do 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, sorry, 5, 3, 2, and then 4, 3, 2. So it's like waiting for the sun. Okay, the next line is this: sounds of the city, sounds of the city. Okay, so that's bottom E string, third fret with the second open. Sounds, first fret, second with the open fifth of, second on the fifth with the third on the second. Sounds of the, then the open fifth with the first on the second again. City is that bottom E string, third fret with the second open. Okay, sounds of the city, and that's that 4, 3, 2 again. City, sitting through the trees, and that's the A minor again. Okay, on trees it's A minor, so it's sounds of the city, sifting through the trees. Okay, that's that, and that's open fifth, second, sorry, open fifth, third string on the A minor, second string, and then 4, 3, 2. Okay, so it's sounds of the city, sifting through the trees, settled like dust is the G again, bottom E string, third fret, open second, 4, so that's those two together, dust, 4, 3, 2, top E string, second, third, so it's dust, something like that. Okay, so that up to that, let's do the second bit right from the beginning of the second bit, where it goes old friends, sorry, let's do it again. Old friends, winter companions, the old men lost in the overcoat, waiting for the sun. Sound of the sound of the city, lifting through the trees, right to the dust. That's as far as we got, yeah? Hopefully you got the idea. I mean, by all means, you don't have to stick exactly to what I'm playing. When you're playing those sort of, you can hit whichever strings you like. Say if you like other strings to be played, sounds better to you, play them, okay? And then finally, after the when you come to dust, you go to the F major 7th. I just do a strum, 4 downwards, and then just arpeggiate it. And then old friends, and another 2 strums on the C major 7th. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave that part 2. So right from the beginning of part 2 then, where it goes old friends, winter companions, the old men, lost in their overcoats, waiting for the sun. Sounds of the city sifting through the trees, settles like dust of the shoulders of the old friend. Something like that. It doesn't have to be exactly what I play, but you get the idea, don't you? Okay, so that's part 2 sorted out, and hopefully you join me for part 3. Bye for now.